Well, let's see. Is that mic working? Okay, we're chilling out. So for those still awake, or just getting up for the day, depending on where you're at, or for those in the future watching this later, which I think most people will probably do, welcome to our bonus segments. Those with us live right now, sorry for that little delay. So, things happened before I got on here, which is why I am quite late. I think I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. Yeah, I might... How low is too low here? I think that's fine. There we are. I think you can see all of what's happening here. So, nothing says fun like stepping on a sharp piece of glass. So I was walking down our basement stairs, and for some reason, there was a sharp piece of glass in the middle. No idea until I stepped on it. And that was not fun. And that is why I am quite late, because I had to go and make sure I dealt with that first. The theory around the house is that it was actually from a glass I accidentally broke or dropped about a week or two ago. It might have been a remnant shard that somehow was overlooked. Or somehow made its way over there. So this will probably be a short segment tonight. I'm probably not going to do this for very long, because I don't really have time at this point. Because again, stepping on a sharp piece of glass is not exactly my idea of fun. But, regardless, we should be good to go here. So last time, on our little project, I'm going to adjust that mic stand real quick. Alright, so last time we actually got raw footage, which I will show you here. So last time, we spent several hours testing and experimenting to get this. We ended up getting some potentially usable footage. With all sorts of different angles and the like. And now we have the raw footage with the background looking very different from any colors in the actual skin. If you look here, it looks different from the little confetti wind effect. It looks different from the teal seafoam kind of colors. It looks different from the cheeks, which are more pink and magenta-y. And it looks different from the blue. Right? And that was kind of our goal last time. And so now what I have to do is the next stage, I need to figure out which angle from my last attempts to use. So which ones do we end up going with? How do I want this to look? And one thing I have to kind of look at here before we start extracting frames is how do I want this to look? What do I think is going to look best for the emote? And also, what's going to look... also, what angle do I want as well? But it's mostly going to be a mix of like what I think is best, what looks best, and what I want it to be, and also what is going to look good on stream in the chat. And I'm thinking, actually, an angle like this, if the camera doesn't move too much in the shot, Which doesn't appear to be doing. Ironically, I think our last take... I kind of like the last take, actually. Yeah, no, I kind of like that last take, to be honest with you. I like this little... Oh, and there's the respawn. I actually don't mind this last take. I think that might be the one I go with, to be honest with you. You know, we should really get some kind of music to set the mood. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, there was a reason. I kind of explained this when I first got on, but I'll explain it again because I don't know if because obviously it took me 5,000 years to actually get on here. But yeah, the reason I was late is because I stepped on a piece of glass, and that was not fun. I was walking down the basement stairs in our house, and all of a sudden, I ended up stepping on something very sharp. I pulled out, and well, let's just say there was, it was not fun, and there was blood. So I had to go deal with that. It turns out it was a piece of, when I pulled it out, it was a piece of glass. So that was not fun. So I had to, that's why I'm late. I had to go, and I had to deal with that first, and that was not exactly my idea of fun, which is why I'm late. Also, I was attempting to fix, my, Mr. Fritz's water perch, which ironically did not go well, which is ironically how I ended up finding the piece of glass. Spoiler, was not able to fix it. Fortunately, Mom and Dad ordered new perches for him for holding his food and water anyway, so it's fine. Also, it turns out the theory in the house, at least the parents, is that it might have been a shard of a Coke glass I broke accidentally a week or two ago. That one I dropped. That might have just either somehow moved or just was overlooked when I was cleaning it up. So that wasn't fun, but it's fine. That's odd. I can't hear anything on my computer. I think it might be because I don't have voice meter running. Oh, good. There's actually there's original OST online. That's cool. Let me see if I can get it to work. Let's see if I can find something. Let me find some music. Let me see. Gotta be something here. Okay, where's the one I'm looking for? Oh, do they not have it? I wonder if they don't have it officially online. Oh, they actually have it on Spotify, I think. Oh, they actually might have it on. Do they have it on Spotify? Really? Okay, let me pull it up. I want to see. I was trying to find a thing. I don't really feel like I don't want to open the game to do it if I can help it, but you know, we might be able to actually find it online. Unless it's like too obscure, it might be too obscure. Fine. Also, these are not in order. I don't know if they actually have it online. They don't have any of the creative stuff online, at least not in a way that makes sense. So I'm gonna open the game. So I'm just gonna open the game. I think that's the play. If I want to have background music, we're just gonna open the game directly. I think that's the play that I'm gonna make. I'm also gonna show camera only because I think that's going to be what works. You see a little bit of me at least, just a little bit. I think I'm just gonna open the game and have it run in the background, and that's gonna be the play for the music. If I want like the creative music, I think that's very loud on my end. Ow. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm just gonna have it on the background. I'm just gonna go into like the creative mode and just let it do its thing. It won't kick me for just sitting in creative. I'm gonna open the voice meter as well and just get that working. There we go. I don't think that's gonna be too loud either. Let me know if that's wrong though. Let me know if it's too loud or something, and I'll fix it. You know what? I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna leave this, and I'm going to just leave that windowed. That way I can just not have it in the way. I'm gonna also make that resolution tiny. No, I don't know what that was. My computer, it did something. I don't really know what that was about, but okay. That's fine. Alright. Weird. I don't know why it did that. I don't know why my peripherals went crazy for a second there, but that's fine. I'm gonna minimize it and just let it do its thing. Oh, excuse me. That should be coming through. Let me know if it needs to be adjusted. It might be a little soft, actually. I might turn that up a little bit. That runs quite soft. But let me know that's not great, and I'll fix it. All right, let's try this again. All right, so we have it ready. I'm gonna check the rest of our footage before we continue, and I think that's gonna be what we're gonna do. On another monitor, I'm gonna have the folders open, just so that you can see it. But I'm gonna decide which one we're gonna. I don't think the first one's gonna be the one we want to use. To be honest, I think that's gonna be when we were kind of messing around with the camera and trying to figure it out. Well, let's see if it works though. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. I think the end one is gonna be the one I want to use, but we're gonna see. In actuality, what will work best. Also, I think I might need to. Okay, let's see. That's over there. How does it look? Oh, actually, the first one's also pretty good, too. Oh, I don't know. The first one's pretty good, too. It's hard to say. The camera might have been moving a little bit there. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to look at it again. So we know that one's not really going to be good. Okay, yeah, you can tell this one was kind of awkward because the camera was moving a lot in that one. So we're not going to use that. I don't think that's going to be what we want to do. Just gonna watch this real quick. It's not gonna hurt to watch it. I must have been doing something there. It looks like it doesn't last very long, whatever I was not doing. Okay, roll off the map. I don't know if the camera's moving a lot, and that's not good, because the camera's moving quite a bit. How about this guy? I don't know. I really like that end angle, to be honest. And this one, it rotates too, so that's not going to work either. I think the early footage is pretty much just not going to work, just because that was experimentational. Alright, that looks good. I forgot I can slow this down. Forgot I can slow this down. I love this is why I like VLC. Best PC media player is VLC. Get VLC. If you do not have VLC media player and you have a Windows computer, get VLC. It's better than all the built-in ones. Slow that down, please. Okay. It looks fine to me. But that's not really the one I want to use. I'm just seeing here if there's anything better, to be honest. I think the end one, like here, might be the one I use. I'm currently not seeing much better. So it does take a little bit to rotate into it. Once I rotate into it, it stays that way. And I'm gonna be really honest, I think that's the one I'm gonna use. So let's whoa, what the frick? Was that VLC? I think VLC did a weird thing there. I'm hoping that was just VLC crapping out for a second there. This is also why I made this very tall. Alright, let's see. How long... This goes on for a while, actually. Whoa, okay. Was that a video glitch? Or a VLC glitch? Something happened right there. I want to see that. Okay, that was a VLC bug. It's fine. It's a VLC glitch. That doesn't matter. Alright, now what we have to do is once it kind of rotates all the way, I would say right about the, what was that, is it the 4 minute and 43 second mark? I think that's when we do it. Right there, because that's when he's fully rotated. A little too far, that's alright. Alright, we're gonna start right here. That's gonna be frame 1. So what I have to do, I have Shift S as my screenshot button for VLC. That takes a screenshot directly from the video. And that means it's 1440, so that's what we want. And I am just going to do one at a time. Several frames at a time. We're going to take this, hit E, Shift S, and repeat that. There's one thing to keep in mind, even though the rotation can probably complete in less frames. Okay, so something can happen. This can happen from time to time. VLC is having a little trouble. It looks like. This can happen sometimes during this process. It looks like it's having trouble. Here, it's like starting to kind of crap out and do. You can see it's kind of doing some weird stuff, and that's not what we want. Yeah, it's sort of crapping out on me. I might need to restart VLC. That I don't know if it's the video partly to blame for that or not. It could be a little bit of that as a factor too. That could be a tiny factor, a bit of a factor as well. Where are we going to start it? Right. Somewhere back there. try it again, shall we? So if it start now, hopefully it'll play a little nicer this time. Let me also make sure I'm not. Oh, crap! It did it again. It's doing some weird stuff. You know what I might try to do? I might try to use the lossless video instead. Maybe that'll work better. I think I still have that. I think I still have the lossless version. I wonder if it's just the video not playing nice. I'll try seeing if that's the problem or if it's just VLC crapping out. There's probably a better way to do this. It's not through VLC, but I don't know. But I don't know of an easy method that is easier at the moment. So I don't know why. I've never had it quite play this poorly with me before, though. Where did it put that video? Where did it put it? Did it move it? Where did it move it to? Well, that's weird. I lost my video file. I have no idea where that went. Shoot, I have no idea where to put that. Windows, do you mind telling me where you put my file, please? Is Windows Explorer, like, crapping out too now? I don't know what happened. Something weird happened and it lost the file. It doesn't have it. Let me see if I can search my drive for it. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing weird things. Yeah, Windows is misbehaving. Quite a bit here. What do you mean you don't have that? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know, yes, you have that video on here. Yeah, no, you absolutely... What do you mean you don't have this? You're not searching for it, and it's right... What do you mean no items match your search? It's right there. Windows is misbehaving. What do you mean it's not there? I literally could just copy the file. How do you not have that? I think I need to restart Windows Explorer, because Windows Explorer is not playing nice. I don't know what is going on with Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer is just crapping out on me. I'm going to restart it. It is not playing nice at all. Yeah, Windows Explorer is not playing nice at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, there you are. Yeah, okay. That's not the file I want, though. What did you do with my file, Windows? What did you do with my file? I want that back, please. I quite liked that file where it was. I don't... I like Windows. I still prefer it over... I would still much prefer it over anything like Apple has, but sometimes with Windows 11, there are things I do not like, and this is one of those things. I'm not particularly fond of is glitches like this, and this is very annoying. Because now it's taking me forever to have to look through my hard drives and figure out where is what. Now I have to search. Now I have to have Windows Explorer search the file. This stuff comes up sometimes. I'm not sure why it's crapping out that one part with the frame by frame. I don't really know. It didn't delete the file, did it? Hopefully it didn't delete it. It is having a significant amount of trouble finding this file now. Yeah, it is having a significant amount of trouble finding this file. Let me check the recycle bin. Maybe it was dumb. Maybe it was dumb. Maybe it got rid of it. Well, sure enough, why are you deleting the file? What do you mean you're deleting the file? No, I don't want you to delete the file. No. What is wrong with you? Why did it delete the file? I didn't want to delete it. No, I want... That's my file. I want it. I'd like to keep it, please. I'd rather not have, like, that go away. Thank you very much. Dumb. Alright, it's fine. I found it. I'll have that be the first frame. Alright, so that's frame 1. And we're just going to hit Shift S to save a screenshot. Let me make sure that's not cluttered up. Okay, it saved it. I'm just going to go through and get as many frames as I feel necessary. So far, so good. This is boring, but it works. Because the thing is about the emote is we're going to have to loop it. In the final production of it, so we're going to have to do that. So I need to make sure that I have as many frames extracted as possible. Even if I have too many, it's better to have too many of these frames than too little. Now, here's a lot of these might not even go used, but it's going to depend on that little confetti animation too. Or at least what's going to show up. We're actually about to hit the end of our footage here. I might have misclicked. And that's all the frames I can physically use. Our little Axolotl friend. And that equals 140 or 136 frames. Now, the only thing about that is that's a little excessive. And that's probably going to end up being more than we need. So that's the good news. Is it's probably going to be a little too many. A few too many frames, which is good. Where there's probably there's probably dozens of frames that are not going to end up being used here, which is good. I could see most of these just not not really being used. Alright, I'm gonna just bring my photo editor up, and we're just gonna take a quick look at my in my image viewer. It's gonna crap out a couple times. It's the Windows one, so it's not very good. But it gets crusty-o. But it does actually let me see the animation play out. And sometimes it does that, sometimes it stutters. Like it is now. It's fine. But now what I'm gonna actually do is we're gonna not use this. We're going to open this in my video editing software. And we're going to open up each frame in there, one frame at a time. So I'm going to open up my video editor. You can't see happening right now, but it is loading it right now. And I'm just going to go over, we're going to add this in. So first thing I'm going to do is going to have to bring it down, for one. Could you please go over there? Thank you. We're going to make this exactly 50 frames. No field order. It's just gonna be progressive scan. That doesn't really matter as much, and this doesn't matter because we're not rendering this. One thing I actually need to do is under. I think it's under. Is it under options preferences? Yes, it is. I need to make sure for editing it is actually importing each frame. New still image should be, yeah, it should be 1 frame per second. So I already have it set from last time. We're going to add all the stills into our image like this. Or into our video. How much memory am I allocating right now for preview device? Or for video? Yeah, okay, 8 gigabytes of RAM. That should be fine. That's definitely going to preview back very nicely. At least it should. There we go. Now, I'm gonna actually move my video editor up. Actually, I might have to move this. Actually, I might make the preview the upper. No, this should be the preview monitor, but I might have to move it up during this. We'll see. Actually, this should be big enough. I should be able to see what I'm doing, which is fine. Oh, besides that, I'm fine. I was not happy about that, when that happened, but it's fine now. Outside of that, I'm not bad. I'm obviously I don't. The biggest thing about it was the amount of blood that happened at first scared the crap out of me. It was fine. It wasn't that bad. Poor dad had to get out of bed and help me clean all that up though, because that was not fun. That was the cleanup was not fun, and neither was having to be behind because of it. That was also another thing that was annoying. I'm just glad it wasn't really bad. It was just minor. I can't really walk on it very easily right now, but I'm glad it just wasn't something worse. Because that could have been a that could have been a lot worse than it was, and I'm very grateful it was for that it wasn't anything horrible. I'm gonna actually make my I'm gonna use this monitor as my preview display, just so I can see a big image when I'm working my graphs tab. Alright, so we need to see the little red confetti. That is going to be our reference point. So let's see if we can get another little red confetti. Actually, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. The blue one had a same kind of linear path as that one. So I want to see if we can get this to nearly perfectly loop. That's gonna be a little bit luck-based. It probably won't perfectly loop, and there may have to be a hacky solution for that. This is okay, so we also need to look at our start frame. right? We also need to consider the start frame. And also we can use hack here. That is not the right position. That is the right position. Right there. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Not quite the same. It's okay if it's not. We can. It's really gonna be about. Look. Okay, it's not gonna. There's no way that perfectly loops, right? There is actually no way that perfectly loops. Do we really get lucky here? You step on, like... Okay, tic-tacs are one thing. Okay, tic-tacs probably won't do much. Nails and glass, though. Ooh. I think my mom, when she was a kid, she actually jacked her foot up on a lawnmower part or something. That was probably not fun. Okay, it doesn't perfectly loop. The confetti near... Okay, here's the thing. The confetti doesn't really perfectly loop. It's a random particle effect. I think it's folly to waste so much time on so many frames. Just for a small confetti. That the particle effect seems to be random. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it was like a loose lawnmower part. It wasn't like anything crazy, but like it was just enough to where she had it checked out from what she was told, when she told me about it. Okay, since the confetti wind effect is kind of random, I'm just gonna try to get it as close as I can, while also using the first image here as the reference pose. And we're just gonna see. I think it's gonna take a couple. We're just gonna see how close we can get it. A TV fell. I don't think I heard that one. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't think I heard this one. That'd be a little too different. Oh, that's good. Okay, at least it wasn't bad. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay. You can tell it's not perfect, though. Yeah, that, I'm glad that wasn't worse, though. I'm glad, in your case, it wasn't, like, anything really bad. Oh, wait a minute, am I double framing here? Oh, shoot, wait a minute, I might be, 1, 3... No, I'm not. Okay, I actually did that right. Huh. Oh! 48 stitch. Holy crap, that is an injury. That's wild. I'm glad you're okay, though. Ooh. Slice the arm open, man. Ugh. That was probably not fun. That was probably not fun to deal with. Stuff happens like that, man. I'll tell you what. I wonder if I still... Do I still have... Okay, my arm doesn't actually have the injury anymore, I don't think. Does it still have the injury? I got injured a couple other dumb ways. Oh yeah, no, it's still there. It's very faint. I don't even know if I can bend my arm to show this. It's, okay, it's like right... I don't even know if it's gonna show up on camera. Nor if I can get it to show up on camera. Where is it at? It's so no, it doesn't even show up on camera. It's so faint. At least not this lighting, but I have a little injury right there. Right where my thumb is. I don't think it's showing up on camera. Maybe it's showing up on... Oh, wait, I have to go full camera for this. That'd be smart. I don't know if this is showing up on camera or not. It's very faint at this point. But it's right where my finger is. And I think it's mostly gone at this point, so it probably isn't showing up on camera. But that actually, oh, did you see it? Okay. Yeah, that was from a heat gun. That was actually funny. You can actually see that happen, I think when I was working on the computer. I don't know if that made it on camera or not. I don't think I was doing the pipe bending up here. I don't actually remember, but I actually, I jacked it up. Because I accidentally put my arm on the heat gun. And, well, it singed my arm a little bit. It wasn't bad, but it was enough where, like, it was like, crap. I have to, like, ice that. What's funny enough is my watch, the same strap, actually saved my wrist from getting burned. Because I accidentally put my wrist on the hot end of the heat gun when I was doing something. I don't know why. There was a reason I think I accidentally dropped my hand on it. But my metal, it actually hit the metal of my watch strap. Like, not even like the rubber part, but it actually landed mostly on the metal part here. So it took the hit, and obviously metal's not going to be bothered by that. So I ended up not getting my wrist burned, though, which is nice. I got my arm singed a little bit, but my wrist didn't get hurt at all, because the wrist strap took it. I don't remember that there's any other weird injuries I have. Yeah, no, W watch. It saved my wrist from getting burned, so I'm very happy about that. Alright, so I think the big thing is, at this point, I just gotta figure out what a good frame is going to be at this point. And I don't think it's gonna be this one. It kind of has to be, well, okay, well, what's close to the second frame? Right? I'm gonna move this over one for a second. I think it needs to be close to this frame. I think that should work, theoretically. And so this should transition fairly smooth, I think. Actually, no, it needs to be more like this. That might be too harsh of a transition, so let's see if that works. It's fine. You can tell it kind of... You can tell that doesn't really work very well. The frame before this one should be, I think, less harsh. So we need to move it over one. That might look a little bit better. This is the frame that's going to show up, and then it goes to this one. That should be pretty okay. That looks fine, actually. I think we can still do better. Yep. That sounds like a meme. If I was like to write a meme review of this watch strap, that would be the joke review. Oh, this is a good one, actually. I think this should be... Oh, that's pretty good. Because then I can just use this frame instead. I want to check. Oh, nice voice crack. Nice voice crack. Me. Let's just do 1080. Actually, no, I need to customize this. This needs to be, okay, no. This is my regular movie studio. This is my stuff for VODs. That's not going to work here. Okay, I think it's 2560 by 1440. I remember this by heart now. I'm just gonna name it whatever I want. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get rid of it anyway. I should have not, you know, one thing I know, I shouldn't have exported audio, because there's literally no audio for this, but oh well. It won't do anything. Yet. No. Not this time. I usually would match the project file, but... Oh, it's your birthday! Well, hopefully it'll be a good one, though. I don't see why it won't. Okay, just for my memory, when was the exact day your birthday was? I'm not saying I forgot. But I'm saying I forgot. On 24th, thank you. But to your credit, it's not just you because it's you, it's because I forget pretty much everyone's birthday except Hannah's, who is the only one I can remember outside of my own. And I'm so tired right now, I am still questioning if I can remember that. Okay, so that's how it's working. Okay, so that's how it's doing it. So it's based on that. So if this is not in shot, it doesn't render. So this is not rendering at all. This is rendering. This is not rendering. Noted. All right. Also, another funny fact. I actually, at one point, I remember my own. Actually, but I did actually accidentally forget my own age. Several times. I now, it's ingrained I'm 27 in my head now. I am 27, right? I'm still doubting it now, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, ignore. What was I again? Oh gosh. Now you're making me question how old I am now. What the frick? Okay, do I really have to do math here to figure this out? You know what? I'm pulling up the AI. Because I don't feel like thinking right now. That's the wrong one. Yeah, GPT. Okay. Okay. What? I can't believe I'm doing this to myself right now. I'm too tired to think. Oh, I'm 20. Is that right? Am I 28? Oh, I'm 28. I'm still stuck in 2023 land. Oh, wait a minute. No, I was right. It just corrected me. It corrected itself. Oh yeah, no, I was like, okay, it is 27. Yay, I'm not crazy. It actually was right, and then I doubted myself, and then I was actually right. I mean, I'm going on. I feel like 70 sometimes, 60, but okay, is that the same as frame 1? It is the same as frame 1, basically. But yeah, basically, I have to include this in the shot, or it will not render. All right, and I think that's pretty good. Well, let's see how the confetti looks. Oh, is it really pair up like that? Oh, that actually works kind of well, actually. Shoot, that actually works really well. You can barely tell. You can honestly barely tell. There's a tiny bit of camera movement happening, but it's not significant. The rolling animation actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I know. It confuses me too. I'm gonna have to probably confirm Hannah in the morning, my actual age. That's sad. But you know, okay, now I'm downing myself again. We're back to the thing again. There's a literal tool, because they know people forget. Once you get past, like, the 21, it just goes downhill. Yeah, no, 27. Okay, cool. Hello, James. Welcome to stream, my friend. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Oh, hold on. This is not... Oh, no. Turn that off. Can you not see the preview? Hold on. I'm gonna let you guys see the preview. Preview device preferences. Yeah, display in window. You go ahead and display. The GPU can handle it. And so can my CPU. Yeah, I would say, honestly, that looks pretty good at this point. That loops quite well. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't think people, especially since this is going to be cropped. I can't complain. I'm all right. Honestly, I think that'll be pretty good. I don't know how the confetti is going to work or play. Right now, we are making an emote, and that's why we're testing this. We're making an emote. Yes, I'm using a video editor, but this is by design. We are using an editor intentionally, because in order to figure out the editor, in order to figure out what I need to do with the video or with the animation, I have to first figure out the looping. And so instead of trying to just extract all the frames that I don't need, instead I'm using my video editor to confirm, okay, this is the exact amount I need. Then I don't have to waste frames. Because this just went... okay, so yeah, there was several... I have been up during the entire... So yeah, during the entire 8 hours and 43 minutes, I have been up. However, there was a several hour break in between, so I have not been straight through streaming. Like, there was a massive break with ads and stuff. Just a bunch of ads and whatever. But yeah, otherwise I've been up. Currently, this segment's been 53 minutes. The other segment was about 4 hours. So I'd say so far actual stream time is like 7-ish hours. Not 7 hours. No. I'd say about 5 hours. I think I got 7 mixed up with something else. Anyway. Okay, how many frames are we talking? So this went from like having to deal with 100 frames. Right, I'm gonna just check this one more time to see if this looks good. And in my opinion, it looks pretty good. The confetti actually, little wind effect actually looks good. Oh, does it look like? Okay, hold on, let me show you. Let me pull the camera up a little bit. Yep. There it is. A little dark right now. My lighting is not great, and I'm not as cleaned up right now, but this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, right? Right here. Now you know. Now you know what it looked like. I mean, you can also, this is a profile picture too, but that's a little old. I need to actually update that. I know people have been getting on me about it, and I need to actually update my PFP. Because I see this in chat. I see you mention that in chat now too. There is the profile picture, but it's a little dated. It's a little old. I need to update that. It's been years. I think at some point, I just need to finally do it. Anyway, okay, so how many frames? How many frames are we dealing with right now? Oh, it actually tells me. I think it's 38, but I'll just count manually anyways. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. I think there's actually... Is it 37? Or more? No, there's exactly 38. I think there's... Okay, no, there are 37 frames. So there are roughly 37 frames. Have you watched Ant since last year? That's cool. Ah, they discovered me, huh? That's not bad. Yeah, well, we are in it together. That is the plan. Yeah. I'm gonna switch out my water amount. That drink is done. And by the way, this is not my usual little sort of stream. This is not like typical. This is just kind of like a bonus. This is a little different. It's a little more grindy, a little different than what I usually do. But you know, if I'm gonna do this off stream anyway, I might as well just do it on. I just played Fortnite yesterday. Or earlier, should I say. I played it earlier. We did an entire Fortnite segment, actually. I don't do it as often as Hannah does. Hannah tends to do it more daily. That's kind of her shtick. I play it sometimes. Like, lately, been once a week. Or so. About once-ish a week. Okay, I'm gonna actually close this. We know the amount of frames at this point. We're definitely not gonna get to all of them tonight. Right. I'm actually going to bring this tool down here. I'm going to use something called clipdrop.co/remove background. I will put that in the chat if you want to see the tool I am using to extract backgrounds. That is the one. We're not going to use it just yet, but we're going to get to it in a second. All right, now that I know what frames we use, and first of all, 37 is very forgiving compared to the last time. That's actually not as bad, and this is pretty easy to extract too. It's actually going to be easier than the Yoshi one, I believe, despite the rolling animation. So now that we have our frames, what we have to do is I got to go in. It could probably remove the entirety of the background, but the UI will confuse the crap out of it. So what I'm going to do for every image, just for consistency, I'm going to go canvas size, and I'm going to make this exactly 512 by 512 pixels. I'm going to hit auto, just hit center, and hopefully that will work. I'm actually going to make that a little bigger. I might make that, like, not 7. What's resolution? I'm going to make this 768 by 768. Just to play it safe. You didn't see that. Yep, there he is. He's just rolling. Spin. I'm going to export this as the following. I'm just going to go here. For upload is what I'm going to call the folder. I'm just going to call this... Haha, 1! I don't think you need to turn save color values and gamma on. I don't think that's needed. And IPTC data. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I don't think you need that, and compression level doesn't really matter outside of export time, but this is a good CPU, so it doesn't really matter. So my CPU is beefy, so it doesn't really matter about that one. But now what I'm gonna do... Actually, I gotta open a folder real quick. Alright, let me just get in here, and I gotta go to my... You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm going through folders and getting things situated. Also, what's about to happen, you can kind of treat this as a mini tutorial for properly removing backgrounds from things. If you have GIMP or Photoshop or something like that. It might look a little different in Photoshop, though. But GIMP's free, unlike Photoshop, which is a subscription-based thing. GIMP is, on the other hand, free, and I don't have to, you know... Oh, it didn't come through? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, it says you're following. Oh. Well, that's weird. Is the overlay accidentally... Did I turn the overlay off? Huh. That's really weird. Yeah, you're right. It didn't come through. Why did that not come through? That's... Huh. Yeah, you're right. That is weird. It didn't come... That is odd. That didn't come through. But it says you're following 4 minutes ago. I'm literally looking at your profile. I clicked that, and it says following 4 minutes ago. That's really weird. Yeah, that's a weird one. I have no idea how to explain that. I think you found the rare bug. Let me see if I can reload the overlays and that'll fix it. I'm gonna reload the overlays and see if that'll fix it. Yeah, no, okay, no, that's just a weird bug. Like, it came through, it worked. It just didn't, like, show up on stream elements for whatever reason. I actually have no idea why that is the case. That's very odd. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm stumped on that one. I have no idea what happened. I'm just gonna assume it's a glitch. I'm gonna assume that's a glitch. It didn't even show up on the activity feed, which is what's really weird, but I'm just gonna assume it's a glitch, and that Stream Elements is having problems. That's literally the only thing that could explain it. Oh! Well, there's... there's a follow. Thank you for the follow, Jop. I appreciate, or Chowfan Jop, I appreciate it. Also, well, a follow came through. There's a follow. It wasn't the right one, but that's what I'm saying. The Twitch is based, or Stream Elements is based. That's what I'm saying. Why did that not work? That's so weird. Even bonus segments, even during bonus segments, we are not safe from jank and weird things from happening. Follow notifications not going. I mean, it's a pretty minor one, but still. Of course, we discover the odd bugs. On the bright side, you have a story now. Also, good morning, Ferret Gorl. All right, let's go ahead and remove this. I'm not gonna. Oh, that worked. Wow, that worked really well. Is that a confetti? Oh, is that actually a confetti? Wow, that worked seamlessly, actually. That worked really well. Okay, it got a little confused here, but that doesn't matter. But that really doesn't matter. That line, that doesn't matter. That is not... Oh, you know why it didn't remove it? It's a different color. It's a different color from the background. That's why. That's why I didn't do that. That also doesn't matter. That's not even the part of the image we need to worry about. So what I'm going to do now... You can download it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to hit right-click and hit copy image. Let me slow that down. So right-click, copy image. Not address. Not this one. Just copy image. If you hit address, it copies text. If you hit copy image address, it just makes text. But if you copy the image, it'll do this. If not, I can hit Control-V, and it brings it in. Now, instead, we could use it, right? We're gonna put that into a new layer. It pasted it as floating selection. I'm gonna right-click that and select to new layer. Now, theoretically, okay, in theory, you could use this result, and you pretty much, in this case, we might actually be able to use it right out of the box, because it worked that well. We're actually not going to, because there's actually a better way to do this. So instead of using just this image, you can do that, and it's fine, especially if it's just something quick. But if you're in GIMP, the better way to do it is to right-click the layer we just pasted in. I'm going to select Alpha to Selection. Now, everything here is selected, based on how transparent it is. So things that are not transparent at all get fully selected. Everything that is transparent doesn't get selected at all, as you can see here. And everything in between just is everything in between. So you can see this little, if you look in this little corner, you can see the silhouette. You can see the silhouette of our axolotl ball here. And that's because that is what's selected. That's our selection. Then I go to this layer. I go to our actual image layer, this one. I hit right click and I select Add Layer Mask. And then I make sure to select Selection. That's what that's going to do. It's going to take your selection. You don't need to mess with invert. You don't want to use that one. Not in this case. But you take selection, you add it. And you notice, if I select everything now, instead of just applying an image, it actually made Instead, what it did is it made a layer mask, and there's an advantage to this, and there's a reason you want to do it this way. It's literally the same thing as the other image now. If I toggle this on and off, you literally cannot tell the difference, or barely tell the difference, but there's one major difference. You can, now I can select these independently from each other, and the big advantage of using layer masks is if you draw in black, you can see I erase part of it, right? But if I use white, we add stuff back in. And I can use the paintbrush and just go to town like this. That is way too big of a brush size for this. Or you can do it. But here's the crazy part, right? Here's the crazy thing about this. I can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. But I could go to town on this. But here's the thing. This is non-destructive. So what this means is, okay, if I delete the layer mask, the original image is intact. And that's the advantage of layer masks. Layer masks are completely non-destructive. Which means I can make changes later. So if I screw something up or need to tweak something with the way it's done, with the outline, way it removed the background, I can do that. Okay, here's actually an example. You see this spot right here? Oh, why is this aspect ratio weird? Oh, why did it change that? No, don't change the brush aspect. The first advantage is... Oh, by the way, another advantage is you can use other tools that work differently. Like, you can use the airbrush if you want to, like, just not... If you don't want to, like, just full erase something like this, that's more harsh, you can use the airbrush for more subtle things like this. So if I want to just make a more subtle sort of thing going on, like, if I want to, like, kind of like a weed eater, you trim the edge of the lawn, it's kind of like that. Right? But you can see there's actually a little bit of bad transparency right here that I don't want. Or possibly don't want. So I can take that. I use white, which adds. White adds and black removes with layer masks. It's different from a regular image. I can go in and fix it. Yeah, that actually, and in this case, I'm actually going to use the paintbrush. I want it to be more harsh for that spot. But yeah, it actually didn't do it. It actually kind of messed that up a little bit. So I'm actually going to add some back on, just a little bit. Otherwise, bang up job. Now I'm going to go around the edges and kind of just check for bad pixels, and I think these are fine. Yeah, these are all fine. Everything else actually just worked fine. It didn't really do the tail very well, did it? Oh, no, it did the tail well. No, it did the tail great, actually. Honestly, yeah, that actually worked really well. I'm surprised at how well that worked out of the rip. Okay, this is a little bit bad. I'm gonna fix this. I'm honestly impressed with how well this did this. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not gonna make any other changes. That's perfect. Hey. Alright, cool. Alright, that's great. Alright. So, that actually works. That actually works, better than it should, really. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and... Now we have that done. We're just gonna save this as not as an image, as a GIF, as an XCF file. We're not exporting it, we're gonna save it. Where is my folder? Where's my drive? Silicon Power. Yeah, let's use the cheap Silicon Power drive. Raw frames. No, processed. And 1. Haha, 1! It won't let you type? It said try, wow, your copy of Twitch is personalized. Restart, if you're on mobile, restart your app. I would like just full close your app, like go to your little home menu and close your app out and then open it back up. If you're on desktop, reload the page. That's what I would recommend doing. Hey, on the bright side though, my highlight message is cheaper than most places, so that's good. We actually got one frame. Alright, that was just me kind of messing around, showing you guys how to do it. Ban and unban? What? Okay, well, I mean, it works in Fall Guys, right? Well, we'll do that. Ban. Unban. Whoa! What's going on? Oh, my pinned message popped up after that. What is going on? Whoa! Whoa! There are things happening that are very odd. Yep. Okay, it worked. What? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, if it works... Okay, well, I have your copy of Twitch is... Your... Every copy of Twitch is personalized. Seriously, why is your copy of Twitch personalized? It'd be weird. Do we really just have to do a Fall Guys friend list thing that we had to do a while back just to get that working? That's so weird. What a bizarre glitch. Alright. We've only gotten one frame, but honestly, the biggest part was having to edit it. And that was a big one. I'm making another folder. You can't see what I am doing off screen right now. But, oh, you saw that, though. You saw me checking the image. But you can see me getting the next image in place. Hey, no problem, man. I'm glad I fixed it. I'm glad the highlight message worked. I'm glad that fixed it. That's very weird, but you know what? I'm gonna remember that next time someone has trouble chatting. I'm gonna remember that next time. Because that actually might help somebody else. So I'm gonna remember that. If someone else is having like a weird bug. What a weird glitch though. I wonder if that's, I wonder if that's why the follow didn't show up. I wonder if it thought you were fake banned. But what's weird is you weren't, which makes this very weird. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna have trouble with the shadow. Actually, wait, did it remove the shadow? Wow, it actually removed the shadow from the first one perfectly. It's actually gonna account for that. That's really cool, actually. Alright, by the way, Clip Drop, very nice tool for removing backgrounds. I would highly recommend using this. If you're working with stuff like this, use this. This is very good. You're going to want to use this. Now, let me show you how fast this actually, because when I was showing, I was mostly just showing the process. However, that's not necessarily the way to do it. Because I was just kind of going slow to show the process for anyone who wants to maybe try this themselves. You can do this with any image, by the way. It doesn't have to just be this one. It can be anything. Not every image will work good. Yay! Not every image will work good for this. Actually, okay, how did this do? I don't know how this one did. Let's find out. This is why we use layer... Okay. Oh, there's a weird confetti. Oh, this one's weird. Alpha selection. I'm gonna hide this now. Then layer mask. No way! It even got the weird confetti. Oh yeah, also you can disable the layer mask too, by the way. You can... Okay, it actually screwed up the confetti, which in the fairness to the AI, I don't blame the AI at all for that. Because how is the AI supposed to know about that? So you can't see what I'm doing, but when I disable that, it works. Nice. Huh. Weird. Every copy of Twitch is personalized. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, okay, let me kind of check around. Okay. The confettis are looking good. It actually did this really well. I'm not going to pay too much attention to every detail. Honestly, it did this perfectly. This is impressive. It even is that actually right? Okay, I'm going to fix that. I will fix this. That is wrong. This is why you have to manually check things, though. It doesn't always work as it should. Let me use the pencil tool this time. I'll use the paintbrush this time. Alright. As you can see, it's not perfect. It sometimes messes up things. But it is an AI. It's not going to perfectly know what to do. But still, the fact that it removed the background this good is quite impressive. Still saves me eons of time having to do that myself. Because if it wasn't for this tool, I would have to do this all myself, removing the entire background from scratch, and that's not fun. Even with layer masks, that would not be fun. Did it even factor that in? You know, I'm not actually going to, I am not messing with the little, actually, you know, I didn't even need to mess with this little confetti. That probably wouldn't have shown up in shot. This one I'm not going to mess with. This is, this guy here, this is not in shot, so we're not going to worry about it. It's going to have to get cropped again anyway, so I'm not worried about that one. We're just not going to do anything with that, because there's no point. Save it again, and we have 2 frames. And, yeah, I'm going a little slow, because I'm a little, this is my ADHD-ness. But you know what? Doesn't matter. As long as it gets done. Like, also, I made the canvas size way bigger than it needs to be. But as long as I'm using the same image size, it's fine. I'm gonna export that. Bop. You know what? I might put this folder in this folder instead, then I can see it better. That might be a little easier. Alright. And now I just have to sort of... Now I just have to go in. We add our image. We can actually do this in batch, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do one at a time. And layer mask. I've actually had to not really use my stylus very much, to be honest. I've not had to do that yet. Okay, let me see this. So, I'm not noticing... let's take a look at the axolotl. Oh, that's actually confetti. That's supposed to be there. Glad we used this background. Great background, by the way. Yeah, no, that's good. That's actually really good. That's also good. No issues on the edging here. The frills look good. Yeah, no. That, oh, what's this? No, even that's good. Yeah, no. Axolotl itself came out great. I got you, dude. I got you. I will see you, my friend. And thank you for stopping by. I'm glad we were able to get that issue fixed for you. So, good luck, my friend. I hope you have a good day with your lessons. Hope those go well for you. I'll see you around, my little friend. I don't know why I said little friend, but it's fine. Whatever. I'm starting. It's late. I'm starting to get just slightly delirious, just a little bit. But it's fine. I think we are doing just fine. Alright, I think we got 3 done. And that's great, so we can move on. I'm gonna maybe do, like, I don't know, we'll go maybe... how long am I thinking? I'll go another, like, maybe 10 minutes and then end. 12. I don't think. Okay, is that EU? Hold on. I gotta like. That's 5 hours. Is it 5 hours? Was it ahead or behind? Hold on. What? I can't think about time zones right. I don't have the mental capacity to think about time zones right now. Or math. So I'm just gonna check. World clock. Okay, yeah, no, okay. That's like 5 hours behind. Okay. I probably will not be. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay, so it's 10. It's like 5:52 a.m. for me. But it is 10. It's actually morning time for you. It is like 5 hours ahead. I will probably not be on at that point, just to let you know. I'll probably get off, but I will still see you around, my friend. I probably will not be up by that point. I'm going to be ending shortly here. I'm actually usually not up even this late, but I had an injury. I accidentally stepped on glass, and that was not fun. I had to deal with that, so I started later than I was supposed to, because I had to deal with that first. Yeah, we're in Ohio. We're in the United States in Ohio, so it is, we are 5 hours behind. Because time zones are a thing. I'm gonna do like maybe... I'll maybe do like some... Oh, not 1920, no. Is it a good place? Ohio? Yeah, I'm in, to be exact, I am in the city of Cincinnati in Ohio. That is, Cincinnati is a nice little city in Ohio, and honestly, I quite like it in Cincinnati. I think it's quite nice. I would say so. I would say so. I certainly don't have any plans on leaving because I'm too attached. Let me tell you, chat. If you're gonna ever go to Ohio, even just for the memes, go to Cincinnati. There's a lot of unique things. We're famous for things like our chili. Our chili is different from what you'd find anywhere else. Just a lot of nice things in Cincy. Oh yeah, so because Hannah has her like plane ticket. I didn't say the other word. I can't speak English today, guys. I can't speak English right now, and it's my main language. But yeah, no, yeah, I forgot Hannah has that plane ticket thing. I'm gonna check this frame. Okay, is it the right frame? Yep, okay. But yeah, I forgot about that plane ticket one she has. It's crazy, but, well, we will actually do it, though. Knowing her, she'll actually do it. I already imported this image. I need to stop poking on my head. What's that? That is $10. Or, hold on, are you UK? What is that in, what is pounds? $10 to... That is $10 pound. What is pound? That is nearly, it's like $7.91 in sterling pound, or pound. Yes, that's like 9 what is that? I forgot the number. I think I need to stop working on these. I'm gonna do a couple more and end because I'm starting to lose my mind. Yeah, it's $7.92 in pounds sterling. In Great British pounds, yes, okay. Great British pound. Oh, it's called? Yep, that's the one. Yep, British pounds. That is basically 8, or close to 8. But yeah, you can actually redeem it if you have enough channel points. You can actually redeem that, and you legit get a gift card of your choice, or like money. The only thing is we don't actually have. Yeah, it's €7.90. I guess it's the same conversion rate. Interesting. The only thing is I don't. The only thing is that you can also win them. They're rewards. The only thing is we don't support pounds for certain gift cards yet, because it's apparently their availability compared to euro is weird. So like for that, V-Bucks, except V-Bucks work though, because they're not region locked. By the way, anyone maybe at some point I'll get like a provider that can like provide gift card stuff for UK, but for now, it's just kind of limited outside of the States. That is one thing I eventually want to look into, though, because I like giving out the universal rewards. And as a reminder, if you think you're distracting me from my work chat, you're not. I'd find some other way. Like, if it's not for chatting, which actually, by the way, keeps me motivated and happy, I would find some other ADHD way to get distracted, so it doesn't matter what I do. I'd find some way to get distracted. Yeah, some stuff, even then some stuff is region locked too. Yeah. Only 13? Yeah, it makes sense. But hey, that's a nice thing. Oh, you do as well? Oh, that's cool. Yep, I absolutely do, and I'm pretty sure my sister does too. I know I can tell you I do, because it's probably hereditary. My dad has it, I'm pretty sure, so it kind of passed on. It's not always bad, though, but people who have that usually are pretty skilled in certain things, too. It has its trade-offs. Yeah, sure, you get a little distracted sometimes, and there are certain things. Also, it's different in girls versus men. But, you know, it's got its things. It's not bad, though. It's certainly not bad. I don't know if I'm... No, I'm gonna keep that as is. It's actually pretty good. I ironically have not needed to use my... Oh, I'm actually gonna fix this. I don't like what it did here. I'm gonna add a little more back to this. Ironically, I'm not using my stylus a whole lot for some of this. I'm gonna fix this. Otherwise, bang up job, once again. The tool did really good at removing these things. Honestly, I'm happy with this result. Is there anything I need to be add back in? No. Okay, great. It's great, actually. I'm curious. Would the heal tool actually work for this? No way. Huh. Look at that. That actually worked. I'm not gonna do it. I want the confetti. But hey, it actually can be removed. That's interesting. Yeah, she does. She does have tinnitus. It's basically a weird hearing thing where she has ringing and other problems. Despite the tinnitus, Hannah actually can hear really well. Actually, her ears are more sensitive than mine. Like her ears are she has really good hearing. I remember one night we were upstairs watching My Hero, which is the anime, and I remember that I had to her volume had to be a lot lower than my volume because her hearing is way more sensitive. And so she had I don't know how she does it. Her volume for her stuff is so low. You can for someone like me, you can barely hear it. Yeah, I think I have a tiny bit of it myself, but it's so minuscule. Like, if I'm in, the bathroom and there's absolutely zero noise, and it's, a small space, I can hear a little bit of it. But mine is so minor, I almost never notice it. And also, I have fans and white noise of some kind just being generated all the time. So I almost never notice it, if it's even there. We're gonna make this the last frame tonight, guys. We're gonna make this the last one. Hey, I gotta go. Hey, I'm losing my mind. Help me. Okay. I'm losing it. I'm actually starting to lose it. Oh, wait, no, I was just repeating the messages. That's fine. But hey, I'll see you, my friend. You get some, you have some good time with your lessons. I hope that goes well for you. And I will see you around, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Right. Okay, right. Canvas size. Yeah, you can tell I'm a little tired. Also, Fortnite, well, this is the thing about Fortnite. I like playing Fortnite. This is why I only play it once in a while, because it drains the crap out of me whenever I play it. Also, then again, getting my foot injured also was probably not helping either. Also, I am tired. Which is also, there's several factors that are making me tired. And not being able to do this very well. Which is the main, actually it's the main problem is not even getting distracted. It's mainly just, oh, okay, okay, good. This is the frame I'm supposed to be on. Yes. New indeed. Don't worry, I'm going to sleep. I'm probably going to do maybe this last frame. And I'm gonna go, like, to bed after this and start winding down. For the night. Which is probably what I'll do. In a second here. Alright, I'm gonna do this frame and then we're gonna go to bed. I know I'm not making fast progress, but I don't care. It doesn't matter about speed, it just matters that I'm not on a tight deadline. I'm just gonna, like, get it done correctly. Alright. That might actually have a problem. That might have a problem. We'll see if that's a problem area. There might be a problem I just noticed. I don't know if that's going to be for sure. That might just be... that's just lighting. Okay, we're fine. That's just lighting. Alright, there's a little tail back there. That all looks... I'm going to check this real quick. I'm just going to check that with the paintbrush. I think it could maybe have done that a little better. That's okay. I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm going to use the brush. I'm going to use the pencil for this. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good right there. I'm going to just do that. Just add. I'm going to use... I like the airbrush more than this case. Than the other tools, because I can kind of just loosely add on. Like I said, the AI tool is really good in several cases. It's really good at removing things, but sometimes it gets a little overzealous. But in most cases, it's pretty good. Like, that was good. Also, I know I could disable the... I know I could disable the layer mask, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that would actually be more of a pain in the neck than it's worth. I'm gonna add a little... Actually, that might... Is that background? I can't tell. You definitely need to be added on here a little bit. I think that could use a little work. This needs work. But just a tiny bit. But still, you can see though, it still saves a lot more time. Like, compare that to me having to do this myself. You all saw me... For those who were, like, during, like, the Yoshi one, you all saw how long that took. And by the way, there are only 30 frames of animation, so I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna end. And by the way, that was, like, there's only, like, 30 frames of animation total. So this one's a lot less daunting than the last one. Also, this is repeatable, by the way. We can also reuse that map in the future for, like, if I want to make more beanball emotes that I can swap out from time to time, I can do that. This little guy is basically just the first test run of that idea. Yeah, it takes a little bit for recording, but the big thing with that too, though, was that it wasn't just recording that was the problem. It was also that the other problem was that I also had to, not only did I have to record it, I had to, like, make the map. I think the map so far has taken the most time. Yeah, that took several hours at least a couple hours to get that done. And also, unlike the Yoshi one, the background can be controlled. We have more control, because of the editor, I have more control of the background. I'm not gonna get lazy. I'm gonna check this. How are we doing here? I think this actually is good. I'm gonna consider that good. That's fine. That's fine. A little bit here. It might have actually messed a little bit up here, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. That should not be transparent. Yeah, no, that did actually mess a bit of this up. And ironically, most of the changes I'm making or checking for, mind you, will not show up in the final, image, because they're so small in detail that they probably will get, because I'm probably gonna have to downscale some of this, so when that happens, it actually messed up a little bit of this confetti. That's fine. So when that does happen, I probably, that probably will fix itself, ironically enough. That's fine. That's good. But yeah, the biggest thing was making the map, and then also finding out how to get the frames. That was the bigger problem. Was figuring out, okay, how do we extract the frames from the darn thing? That was honestly the bigger challenge. And honestly, if I wanted to, what I could probably do instead is, if I really wanted to, instead of doing it like this, I could just have, I could replicate the positions of the rolling animation, and I could not have the confetti effect. I want to try it with the confetti effect. As an emote. I want to see if that works. That's kind of the only thing, though, is that there is a little risk in that if the confetti doesn't look good, we may have to redo the entire thing. The good news, though, is even with me being distracted doing this, by myself, and just me being tired and going slow, which I think is the bigger problem. Despite me being tired and going very slow, well, at least for my standards, going slow, even if this doesn't work, it's okay, because this is not even that great. We're already at 7 at this point. And part of tonight was just getting the loop and making sure it was extracted, and also just whatever. Oh no, I don't want to delete that other image. I want to, no. I don't know why I did that. We need to add layer mask based on the selection. I don't know why I did it like that. It even added the yellow confetti. I'm gonna actually fix it, though. Even though this is not really gonna be used, I am gonna go in and add white to that and just fix that. Even though that's probably not gonna show up. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's good. I'm actually gonna leave that alone, too. Boo! Nice camera. Good. Camera. No, I'm gonna leave that alone, too. That's good. No, that looks good. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get a full rotation and then quit. Crazy Cries, you got it. We can write Crazy Cries. As long as we have enough at the end here, which we should. Alright, we're gonna complete a full rotation, which, by the way, as you can see, is not much left. Oh, did I import the same frame? I imported the exact same frame. Oopsies. That's fine. Yeah, you can see there's not many images left to do for that. I'm just gonna get a full rotation. I think that's the good place. I think it's a good spot to end. No, it did not. It's fine. I don't know if I can walk on it yet. It's been just resting, though. Fortunately, doing this is... I've been able to keep it... Like, I've been able to go easy on it. Let's see how it did. Is that transparency? That is lighting. That is not transparency, that is lighting. Which is good. I think it might have gone a little overzealous on it. No, it didn't actually. That was actually good. The frills look fine. I don't think there's any real issue here. Maybe a little bit on that. We ironically have not had to use the graphics tablet very much yet. I mean, there's some spots where I've needed it, but, like, it's ironically pretty tame. Oh, we're gonna have to tweak that. Actually, wait, no, I'm not. That's out of shot. I'm not worried about it. Squeeze lemon juice. Oh, I bet that won't hurt. Yeah, I bet that won't sting a lot. Putting lemon juice on it. Just gonna check to make sure. I'm just double checking. I am just making sure. Actually, no, let me look at something. Okay. Is it just 2 more frames? I think it's just 2 more frames. Actually, it might be 1. At least 1 for what I need to do, which is check this. I'd say it's going pretty smooth, though. Oh, the word got you. Yeah, he does that. He sometimes will go in for get things done sometimes. Wow, this one actually works really well. I'm not noticing any real issues. I honestly can't tell if it might have gone a little overzealous in the tail. But in its defense, the AI's defense, that was kind of hard to tell, and even then, I think this is being nitpicky. I'm actually gonna leave that alone, though. I think it looks better that way. Like, untouched. Yeah, I want to check something real quick. I want to check something. The heal tool. Like, in case this doesn't work out and we have to redo this, I want to see if the heal tool can be used to maybe fix some issues, right? I just want to experiment this later, just in case. Surprisingly, the answer is maybe. I just want to see if we can do it. Not necessarily if it's needed, but if we can. I think with a little work, you could. At that point, though, I think a re-recording would probably be better. At that point. Like a tweaked recording would probably work a little better than that. Now, the big test. We've already saved. I believe we've already saved all these. Let me double check to make sure I saved this. Yeah, we did. Now, what we're gonna do is actually get it kind of ready. So what I have to do think what the play we're gonna go with is, I think, layer mask included. I'll just merge. And what I'm gonna do is merge, and what I'm gonna do tonight is take every frame and we're just gonna wrap up with this. And what we're going to do is just to check what we need to do before I commit in the future to making any more work on this. I want to see roughly if the confetti effect looks any good. Now, this is more of a proof of concept. This is not the final emote. We're not actually ready to upload this to Twitch yet. It's not even close to ready yet. You can actually kind of see it if you look here. You can kind of make out where the ball is. Trippy. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use that as my reference point. I'm going to go to roughly where the frills are, ignoring the confetti. And the tail as well. I'm going to focus on where the frills / tail is, where all those are. And I'm just going to crop it. Just because, you know what? Just because you stayed up this long, or at very least have tuned in, sure, why not? Anyway, let's go ahead and crop this. Do selection. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how it ends up playing out. Now, only thing is I have not centered this or done any work. That is also something to keep in mind. But either way, we have the frames. I'm going to make this a test Gills dot GIF. We're gonna remove the comment for compression. We are going to interlace it. I don't know if it'll actually let me do it as is. We will interlace as animation. I want the delay 20. That needs to be 20 milliseconds. So that is gonna convert to 50 frames. Disposal is 1 frame per layer, and use both of these for everything. And if that worked correctly, it is playing backwards. And you know why? I think it's because the layer order is incorrect. I think we need to actually do it like this. I think it's weird. We have to, like, put the bottom layers and the top. So I think frame 1 has to be at the bottom, and the last frame has to be at the top. Try again. Let's see it. Now, it looks fine. He rolls really fast. I'm gonna go over my Twitch real quick. We're just gonna... Now, the only thing is, this is literally only a certain amount of frames. It's not gonna look good yet. It's not as good as it could be. It's not gonna blend. It's gonna be very obvious that it's looping. Kind of awkwardly. But that's okay. That is absolutely okay. That is not a problem. Let's see how it looks on Twitch. That's what really counts. I think it actually will auto resize. At least it can auto resize, but I'm actually not going to do that. We're going to scale this myself, 112 by 112 or whatever works out. We're going to use no halo. I think that looks the best in most cases, but it depends on the image. I'm going to center it. And we could use some tricks to make the confetti fade out. What I could actually do in post is go to the... Oh, there's missing frame there. Gotta add the missing frame back in. It's not gonna export it if I don't have it selected. Then what we could do is for like ones like where there's confetti, what I can do is actually go in and maybe use the airbrush to, like, for example, which one is this on? Let me give you an example. Yeah, this one. What I could do is take the airbrush and just, or like, I can add a layer mask. Or just, you know, erase it. I could also just erase it. I can, for example, add some fade. Like to the end of this. So that kind of starts to phase out. I would do it better than that. That looks like crap. Because that looks like actual crap, so I'm not going to do that. But that's the idea. We could do that. I actually do like the confetti, though. I'm happy that the confetti actually doesn't look bad. Or what I'm calling it anyway. Well, let's upload it to Twitch, and let's see how it looks. I'm going to take my image off screen, and we're just going to upload it to Twitch, and we're going to see how it looks as an emote. Oh, it's not square shaped. Right, I have to export what I just did. But actually, he rolls really fast. Holy crap. I know. I started late. I took a long break and started late. I'm actually going to bed after this. I think it's good. It's a good start. We haven't even had all the frames. That's the thing. This is not even finished. This is not a finished product yet. This is just a test. And it still looks pretty good. He rolls really fast, though. Holy. I mean, look at him go. He's just rolling. But It actually doesn't look horrible. The confetti looks like, little effect looks like crap. But that's because, again, there's not enough frames of animation. This is a test run. But even still, I actually like the confetti. I think it actually looks good. It gives it, like, some... It actually adds a little bit of character to the image. Instead of just a rolling image, it gives it a little bit, makes it more unique. Which I think is a win, personally. I think that's a good thing. I'm doing fine. Unfortunately, I was a little... Actually, the reason I started late today was because I accidentally stepped on a piece of glass, somehow. I was on the way down my, basement, and I somehow stepped on a piece of glass. And that was not fun. So I had to take care of that before getting on here, but other than that, it's fine. I'd say it's been going pretty good. Oh, what's up, Cold? Welcome to stream, by the way. Or to the end of it, at least. So yeah, I shouldn't really have gone this late tonight, but I want to just work a little bit on this tonight. But, yeah, that's basically been that. But it's fine. The theory in the house, at least the parents so far, is that, because Hannah's not awake at the moment. Theory is that I jacked it up. The glass piece might have been from a Coke glass I broke. Accidentally. A while back, from, like, maybe a week or two ago, because I accidentally dropped the glass. And it broke, and I had to clean up the pieces, and that one might have just been a stray piece. So, yay! Fun! Oh, I don't know if this guy is actually on. Hold up. Hold up, this guy might have ended. Oh, that's not how I spell that. Oh, there's a guide the raid. Oh, okay. No, never mind. I don't know why it didn't show up on my list. That's very odd. He's streaming. I don't know why he didn't show up. It's following, too. Why did it not show up on my list? Anyway. Also, thank you for the, lurk. Although, it might not matter at this point. Though, because I'm actually about to get off anyway. So, you know. Let me see if we have enough. I mean, yeah, we do have sort of enough. Okay, I'm watching the guy. He's playing Power World. I might have to get Power World. There are adorable dragon-like creatures in this game. I may have to actually pick this game up. Okay. Let me see. I think we should have enough. I think we should have enough for a raid. We might... As long as we keep, like, 5, I think that's a good number, to be honest with you. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna raid out. I want to thank you all, by the way, for stopping by tonight, during our little bonus. Or this morning now. It's this morning now. I really should not be up this late. So I'm gonna have to go to bed pretty much right after I get off here. Again, I was not expecting to deal with glass in my foot tonight, so that was not fun. So, I otherwise probably would have started way earlier, but things happen in life sometimes. You can't really control. You just gotta work what you got and roll the punches. You have a good night as well, Seastar. Good night as well. Alright, let me see. Overall, though, I think I'm happy with how the emote has come out so far. Again, it's just a prototype, but you know, I think it's actually going to look really good. I actually do not regret going with the confetti wind effect. I think that was actually a smart call. With that, I think that's going to make it look better than just the rolling alone. Alright, so that said, y'all, I want to thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I do hope you enjoy this little bonus segment. And I will see you all around. There will be no streams. He is. Yes, let me show you. Let me show you a GIF. Before I end. Yep, this is the beanball one. It's from the power-up in the game. So it's gonna look something like this. Mind you, this is a preview. The effect is not finished. Let me show you what it's actually gonna closer to what it's gonna look like. Where's my video editing program? Did I close that? I think I'm gonna close that to save memory. Hold on, let me open it back up. Let me load my file. Hold on. Specify new location. Okay, how about search for it? Yeah, search the H drive. It's on the H drive. You'll find it. Yes to all. There we go. Because I moved a couple files, but it still works. This is actually what it's gonna look like on a little. Let me make this bigger and put it on my little monitor down here so you can actually see it. Or which one? No, use one. Here's a rough idea what it's actually gonna look like. It's gonna be cropped, so it's not gonna quite look like this. But you get the idea. You can see what I got going on. You probably can't when you see it rolling at high speed, but when you slow it down, you know. And if you played Fall Guys, you would know. Once you know it, you can't unsee it. But like he spins so fast that you can't really easily tell unless you slow it down. You can see him right there doing his thing. All right, y'all. For real this time, I'm gonna go ahead and end. So thank you for stopping by. There will be no streams on Thursday. I'll be back Friday with some Mario Wonder, and I'll be back on Saturday with some Fall... Speaking of Fall Guys, yeah, Saturday, Fall Guys, that's when I'm going to be doing that. I don't know if I'm going to finish this off-stream or not. Maybe. So we'll see, but you got to see my process a little bit. I think that's pretty good. It's either we're going to finish it, I'm going to finish it off camera, or I'm going to be back with another bonus segment later at some point and work on it. My goal is to get this little guy done before Saturday. That's the plan. But with that said, y'all, thank you for watching tonight's little stream, and I will see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Or for most of you, good morning. Whatever it is, I will see you all around.